if you can just explain what we just did then, that's all right.
Okay, so what we're going to do is look at bypassing the use of the BGAN Launchpad application on your PC. We're going to use the web console interface to connect up to Hugh's terminal.
Okay.
So ensuring that your Ethernet cable has been connected into the network port on the device and obviously into your computer.
Yep.
Open up a browser. It can be any type of browser. Safari, Chrome, Firefox. If you're a Windows user, you can use Internet Explorer. The very first thing that you need to do is in the address bar of your browser is enter the address of 192.168.128.100.
Cool.
Okay. Clicking enter will then bring up the screen that we see here.
Yep.
So from here, to then go through and configure Extreme on the terminal, we go through to PDP contexts.
Yep.
Click on that and ignore the error message that comes up. And from here, we can now configure the connectivity of the terminal. So we first of all need to ensure that the QoS is configured for Extreme.
Yep.
Ensure that the IP address has been configured to match the IP address of the TVU, which in the case of this unit is 103. And we then click on Create Context. Now, when creating the context, the terminal, if it is registered to the network, will automatically activate that context and will immediately dial. So it will be costing money as soon as you've activated.
Yep.
So then, if you don't need your service operational at the time, click on Deactivate. That will then leave the context available for activation, but will not leave it actively running on the terminal until such time as you need it. When you do need it, simply come into this screen again and click on Activate, and that will bring it up.
Great. All right.
So once that's set now, it'll be on there. We just activate it or deactivate it.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well, let's do that with the other terminal as well.
Yep.
Okay, so when you're configuring your context, very important to note that the IP address, the local IP address that you configure, is identical to the IP address that the TVU is currently running. In the case of this one that we're doing here right now, it's 103. But it's important to verify that the TVU IP address is the same as what you've configured on the computer.
Which we'll have to do via a smartphone
For
through the Wi-Fi
TVU.
for the TVU.
So you can do one of either. You can change the DHC. You can change the IP address here, or change the IP address here.
Best to change it through here rather than trying to change it through TVU, I think.
Okay.
I would agree with that.